Aaron Rodgers back on the Steelers. Coach O back at LSU. Jalen Hurts not invited to A.J. Brown's wedding. Nashville's getting a Super Bowl. Minnesota's getting a draft. Madden 27 and college football 27 are just around the corner. We have that all loaded up on the other side of the Red Zone Blitz.
You're tuned in to the Red Zone Blitz.
Hey, here we go.
The home for all things NFL and college football.
Ready?
What's going on, fellas? What is happening?
Big news out of Pittsburgh.
Great day to be alive if you're a Steelers fan.
Great day to be alive.
It's a fantastic time.
Beautiful day today, Friday night.
Oh, he's loving it. He's
Friday
loving
Night
it.
Lights.
The boy is loving it. The boy is loving it. Fellas, before we get started, a huge thank you to each and every one of you that listen to our podcast. I just want to say that first and foremost. It's insane. We get emails and comments from all over the place. Shout out to wherever you're listening to us from, whether that be in the United States, whether that be in Canada, whether that be in Europe, whether that be in Asia, Australia, New Zealand, anywhere you're listening to us. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. If you have not subscribed to us on YouTube, go subscribe to us, Red Zone Blitz, on YouTube. We're going to have some stuff coming out. If you are not following us on the social media, X, Instagram, TikTok, Red Zone Blitz Pod, go follow us. And you know what? People have been asking, where can they follow my esteemed co-host here? KK, where can they get the love machine on Instagram?
Instagram, KK Red Zone Blitz.
And Matt, where can they find you?
My IG is Matt_RZB99.
There you go. Hey, that's where you can find us. I'm joined by my two co-hosts, Matt, Director of Operations, KK, Director of Content Engagement. Fellas, how are we feeling? How are we doing?
Good, man. Good.
I think we got to dive right into it. The boy finally did it. It took him till May. You know, shout out Aaron Rodgers. Shout out. Hey, beautiful stuff. Aaron Rodgers officially re-signed on May 17th. 1-year deal worth up to $25 million, entering his 22nd NFL season. He has announced that it is his final NFL season. Before I get into all that, do we believe him?
Yeah, I think you do believe him.
Yeah, me too.
I think the fact that he had taken this long to make a decision kind of shows me he was maybe on the fence of, I don't think I can come back. Health-wise, maybe, he's moving a little bit slower. Maybe just, the league's moving in a different direction. There's more athletic QBs.
Planned.
Yeah, could have been.
Planned coming back.
Now, right? I'll start with the Steelers fan. We have a lot of Steelers fans listening. Hey,
good.
Shout out to all the Yinzers.
Shout out
to all the Yinzers. Shout out to my boy out in Oklahoma, Black Wall Street. He's listening. He's writing in. He's letting us know what's going on. Shout out to all you folks in Georgia as well. We got a lot of Georgia listeners. Shout out to them. Matt, as a Steelers fan, does running it back with Aaron Rodgers, and now you get Mike McCarthy in there. It was a beautiful thing. And you got Michael Pittman's up and he's rolling around.
Yeah. You
got Rico Dowdle rolling around. It's greatness happening all around the Steelers organization. Any inklings of potentially playing on Valentine's Day?
Man, that would be a beautiful thing. It would be amazing.
Yeah.
If you got the Steelers playing the Super Bowl on Valentine's Day, but I mean, I just speak on behalf of Steelers fans in this one. Just win us a playoff game. Like, it hasn't been since 2016 that they've won a playoff game. Just show the league that we're moving in the right direction. And I think this is honestly the best scenario for us, because going in the offseason, we were looking at it like it was going to be Rudolph as the starter and maybe Howard backing him up. We didn't have Drew Aller. We didn't have Aaron Rodgers. So the future didn't look great.
That was a great pick, Drew Aller.
Yeah, you were calling it for a long time in the offseason. But with Rodgers and McCarthy, they have rapport together. Let Rodgers take the reins, and if they can have that magic, it'd be great. Howard and Aller can learn from them. I don't know what James Franklin did in Penn State, but apparently McCarthy, you had to put down the Waffle House menu and and teach the boys some new tricks at QB. So if he can learn from McCarthy, hopefully, and Rodgers, and then go build off this in the future, I think a lot of people are honestly, they're going to say that we overpaid. And I'm just looking at it from production-wise, what he did last year, bringing us to the playoffs. Compare him to the other QBs. You know, Malik Willis got paid more, actually. He's getting paid more. And
$25 million a season.
Exactly. And there's $22 million base for Rodgers. So I think he deserves the money. I would love, you know, they built all these pieces around him for him to make some magic. So I would love to see it.
I used to be in the camp of the Steelers need to rebuild and embrace a rebuild, and they need to tear the whole thing down, and they need to do it. And you know what? After being in Pittsburgh, spending time with the Yinzers, understanding the city, understanding the people of Pittsburgh, understanding Steelers fans, I get it. I get why they believe that they can't go into a full rebuild. I understand why. And Aaron Rodgers gives you your best shot at winning.
He does.
Fuck a cap.
He does.
Like, who
I think
cares?
He's probably, let's be honest, he's probably the top quarterback in the free agency this year.
Yep.
I don't think there was another quarterback that...
Him and Kyler, maybe.
Maybe Kyler, but...
I probably don't see them winning a Super Bowl this year, maybe making the playoffs. But I think him just being there with Will Howard and Drew Aller watching...
Yeah.
And he's already stated he's going to be that guy to teach them this year.
Oh, yeah. And look, he was the first guy there at OTAs. Like, it shocked Payne Wilson, the linebacker, was like, I'm shocked he's even here. And he's the first one in Pittsburgh at OTAs. So it shows that he's committed.
I really want to go back to Pittsburgh when it's dark and gloomy. Like in the fall, like when football season is in full swing and it's like
the best time to go.
It's super dark and there is just dark gloom because we went there and it was sunny. It was sunny and the Pittsburgh Penguins were getting their ass kicked by the Philadelphia Flyers and it was baseball season. I want to experience what it's like when it's all football. Mm-hmm. When like just everything is about football because I think that's what honestly, if Aaron Rodgers was playing in, no offense, Minnesota last year, no offense, if he was playing in Arizona, I don't think he would be back. I think there's something about the city of Pittsburgh where they love their sports, they love their teams, and I think there's a expectation when their teams go out there, especially the Steelers go out there, to win. And I think you get drawn back by that. And I think
he was drawn back by just Mike McCarthy being there and talking to him.
I think so too.
I think if you hired a different coach, he probably would have retired. I'm
gonna go back on a limb here. I hated his time in Dallas. I absolutely hated his time in Dallas. I didn't like it. It was horrible. I'm gonna go on a limb and say I really hope he does well. I hope he does well in Pittsburgh, and I hope he is able to find success because I think he is the right coach for the team. I think he understands the culture. He gets it. It's the city he was born and brought up in, as he makes it very much aware. And, you know, Pittsburgh, for the most part, is a pretty hands-off team when it comes to their head coaches. They like to give them the freedom to coach the way they want to coach, do things the way they want to do things. And I don't think he got that in Dallas. And I obviously don't think he got that in Green Bay either. I think there's a lot of other things involved. I think there's a lot of people telling him he should do this, he should do that. And I really hope he has he has himself a good season. That's my hopes for Mike McCarthy.
He's already teaching Drew Aller the quarterback footwork.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
To get the footwork down.
And I think that's the right first step. And is it going to be right away? No. Is he going to drive you guys absolutely crazy? Yes. But I've come around the idea of Mike McCarthy as the coach of the Steelers than I probably was a few months ago. Call it growth. You can call it growth, a little growth. Now, is there logic to the plan of bringing back, I'll ask somebody that's not a Steelers fan, KK, who cheers for the Lions. Is there logic in bringing Aaron Rodgers back, or would you have liked them to go with like a younger quarterback or a new approach?
I would have liked them to go with a younger quarterback and a new approach, but right now it seems like it's a fit for him just to be there to train or to work with the younger quarterbacks for a year.
Yeah, and
That's why I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl. Well, you never know. It's his last year. He's a Hall of Fame quarterback. But just for like Will Howard and Drew Aller to be in that system for a year and take the reins next year, I think that's a win for the Steelers.
well, I also think it allows your defensive players like a TJ Watt or somebody else to be like, hey, like they're not punting the season.
Yeah.
Right? Like it instills that belief in the fan base, the players, like, hey, this season matters. And we talked about it last episode when we talked about the
You never
schedule.
know because they have an elite defense.
Well, the division
They got solid weapons up front.
this is the only division where it's so wide open anybody could take it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like a why not us? Why can't we take it? So I can see them. I can definitely see them going in and doing it. And I like the fact that they made their decision and maybe Drew Allar's not the guy and maybe Will Howard's not the guy and Mason Rudolph is definitely not the guy. I can tell you that right now. But next year is a good draft for quarterbacks.
Yeah, it's a really good
So
draft.
maybe they try it again.
Hey, and listen, also, we always talk about QBs learning from Rodgers. Like, they got a lot of young receivers, too. They could learn from Jeremy Bernard.
Jeremy Bernard.
Draft pick.
Yep.
He could learn a lot from Aaron Rodgers.
And that's a win because he's already attending the OTs at the start to train with those receivers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He demands a lot from his offense.
Exactly.
From his receivers.
If Jeremy Bernard, if Aaron Rodgers can fall in love with Jeremy Bernard, you guys have something.
Yeah.
And Aaron Rodgers does fall in love with receivers. You saw it with Alan Lazard. You saw it with Randall Cobb. You saw it with Devontae Adams. If he can fall in love with Jeremy Bernard, you guys have something.
Yeah.
That is good. Speaking of receivers, fellas, moving on. Speaking of receivers, that boy Rashee Rice could not stay off the weed. KK,
It's just weed.
he could not
It's
stay
just
off.
weed.
Just weed.
It's just weed.
He,
How many of
I
those
mean, there's a
players
lot more.
smoking?
There's a lot more shit going on with this guy than just weed. But
so he was ordered to jail because he tested positive for THC. That was a violation of his probation. He was in a multi-car crash in Dallas. He was in a Lamborghini going 120 miles per hour on the highway, left multiple people injured. Guys, he's going to jail for 30 days. Not much to say about that.
At least it's now rather than the season.
I'm sorry. Are we letting Rashee Rice play? He's not getting suspended?
Did
Maybe
he
you
release
already
his
did.
suspended for that?
Yeah, you don't went to
I don't think
jail.
so.
yeah,
You gotta suspend the guy. He just went to jail.
they already suspended him, didn't they?
They
They
suspended him.
suspend him again.
Yeah, you gotta fucking get. What are we doing
It's
here?
a trend every start of the year he's suspended.
It sounds like Josh Gordon at this point.
I
He's
mean,
fallen down
yeah.
that path.
okay. I won't divulge into poor Rashee Rice's life. I'm just gonna say what a dumb decision to make. If you're the Chiefs, how concerned are you about your wide receiver room right now?
I'm very concerned. I mean, considering this recent knee injury, and he had a surgery to reduce the inflammation, they got to seriously consider moving on from him. His availability is the best ability.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sorry to say, he torched non-playoff teams last year, and he was like a no-show against teams that, like, they went against Denver later on in the year, and he didn't really do anything. So, I don't know, though. Like, the NFL's already suspended him. Maybe you let law enforcement take over from here, and like he's going to sit in jail for 30 days. Maybe he just learns his lesson and gets ready for the season. But it's a bad start for the Chiefs because they don't even get him.
Well, they don't
training.
have very many receivers right now. They only have
He's their wide receiver
Xavier
one.
Worthy and Tyquan Thornton right now.
So my question is more on Xavier Worthy because he at some point Xavier Worthy has got to show himself to be a number one wide receiver. Whether that's in his ability set, whether that's, something that's baked into him or not, I don't know personally. He's got to go out there and he's got to show that he can be a receiver that Patrick Mahomes is reliable for. Because, in 2023, I mean, Mahomes doesn't need a lot. He won with Justin Watson, Marcus MVS, and a rookie, Rashee Rice. But he's got to get something more out of work because that division's hard, man.
Yeah, and it's getting hard.
I see what the Chiefs are going to do. Rashee Rice is on his last year of his rookie contract.
Cut?
He's done.
Cut.
After this year,
Snip.
he's done. They're not going to cut him. They're going to let him play whatever he plays this year. But for the Chiefs to win, they gotta go out and get a Tyreek Hill or Stephon Diggs.
I think they already get younger. I think that's going in the wrong direction. I think they gotta get
right
younger.
now, what are your choices to add?
You
to
mean?
your
You
receiver?
mean right now in this off season?
This season.
Oh, well, that's
They're
it.
Super Bowl contenders.
The problem is, I think Tyreek Hill is also another distraction. They don't.
But
need.
Tyreek's not going to be back before. Like you got to get through the first half. I think they're going to be in the Stephon Diggs market.
Me too. Yeah.
I think so. I think I'm with you there.
If you get out of Rashee Rice during the season,
Yeah.
if he's suspended,
I think if you can
that's a great receiver room just for this year.
if you can get Stephon Diggs to hold down the fort until Rashee Rice is back or whatever the suspension comes in, that allows you to, you know what, that allows, yeah, I can see Stephon Diggs. I can also see Tyreek too, but I was thinking they were going to do Tyreek before.
And then next season, you can draft a receiver. You can go out and sign a receiver.
There's going to be people.
Right.
Cam Coleman's going to be there. My thing is like,
But Rashee Rice isn't coming back next
a
season.
name to watch, and don't shoot me now. I know we got some of those fans listening. I'm just going to say a name to watch. And the Chiefs, you know, with Kelsey maybe going into the woodworks with some sort of thing. And I don't know how they're going to make it with the cap space. Hear me out here. Jettas. Justin Jefferson.
Well, I don't know about that.
If Minnesota has no answer at quarterback,
Okay, well,
right? You got to think about it here. I'm not
Possibly.
saying this year. I'm saying if Minnesota has no answer at quarterback, they end up punting this year,
yeah.
right? Nothing is working. They're punting. It's fucking horrible. A disaster. They're trying to rebuild. You're the Chiefs. You go look at Minnesota. You say we give you 2 firsts.
You think that's all it'll take to get Justin Jefferson?
Yeah.
over there?
I think so.
2 firsts?
I think 2 firsts will get it done. 2 firsts, maybe. Okay, 2
Maybe a
firsts,
little bit more.
maybe a third, maybe a second. 2 firsts and a second.
I
And
can
you
see that happening.
and you
yeah.
say fuck 'em picks. Justin Jefferson, welcome to Kansas City, buddy. Welcome to Patrick Mahomes. You're on the super team now. Because you know what? You know what sells? Super teams. You know what sells? Box office football, where it's highlight reel after highlight reel. Yeah. Another guy I can see the Chiefs going after. Hopefully not my boy. Hopefully Jerry, you know, let's get some locked down. You know what I'm saying here, Jerry. George Pickens. I can see the Chiefs being actively involved in the George Pickens market, basically being like, hey, we could get you with Patrick Mahomes. Like, come on down here. Come sign David Mulangetta. Come on down. If the Cowboys don't sign Pickens and he has to play on this tag, look to the Chiefs. Look for the Chiefs to be very active on this.
How about another guy in the division right now, Deebo Samuel? You think he would be a fit in Kansas City?
The thing is with Deebo's so fat and he's so old.
Tell me how you really feel.
Like,
Tell me how you really feel, G.
My thing is with Deebo Samuel. Like, listen, he brings a unique skill set. He can play as, you know, on the backfield. It was great gadget stuff. I loved it. It
I
was
see him being as a fit in that system.
He's got to get fit.
Like he could do it
in that Casey system.
Yeah,
he could do it.
He's a weapon that can just run around.
Because you got
Put him in motion.
you got Kenneth Walker there. You can kind of play a little 2 running back set there. Listen, I don't hate it. My only thing is Deebo Samuel got to be a motivated motherfucker, and he ain't very motivated.
He might be motivated if he ends up as a Chief.
I don't think so, man.
No,
See,
not playing on that super team.
my thing with guys, especially football players, is once they've had their great, like, okay, so we were all at the draft, but I met some people, right? They played college. They were second, third stringers. I Googled those motherfuckers. These guys are dapping me up. They're iced out head to toe, wearing the Cardis, wearing the diamond chain necklace, bling everywhere. You know, got the Dior shoes on. You know what I'm saying? Baddies left and right. This is a second, third stringer in college. So I can only imagine what Deebo Samuel has going out when he's going out. How do you motivate the guy? How do you motivate the guy to be like, you got to get uncomfortable? And that's why I have all the reverence for a guy like Tom Brady. I love Dak Prescott, man. Shout out Dak Prescott. Shout out my boy, single Dak Prescott, who's going to win MVP this year. Shout out to him. But that's why I have reverence for these guys, because they're not satisfied with just getting paid and having great success and, because it made, you know what? We don't see it as much in Canada. If you're a star in the NFL, it's easy, man. You don't pay for food. You don't pay for nothing. You just walk around. You could go in there. You're that guy. I guarantee you, Deebo Samuel probably can go into some San Francisco joints and not have to pay. He's Deebo Samuel. He's like, I played for you. I played for the 49ers. I'm a name. Right? So it's hard to motivate a guy like that. It's hard to motivate a guy like Tyreek Hill. It's hard to motivate a guy like Stephon Diggs. That's why you see so many of these guys, these receivers late in their years, they're chasing the ring. They're just not able to get there. Your boy Deontay Johnson.
My boy Deontay.
Well,
Johnson?
not your boy, but like
fucking hated that guy. He sucked.
But you saw what he did, right? You saw how
Not really. He couldn't score a touchdown to save his life.
But he went to Baltimore and he fucked it all up because his ego got in the way.
Yeah, it did.
And that's what I'm saying with receivers, especially. It's like your success is reliant on a lot of things happening right for you. So to answer your question, yes, Deebo Samuel can go down there. He can have a good time in Kansas City, maybe win a chip. But is he going to be motivated enough?
I think he has to be with Coach Reed, Mahomes, Kelsey.
But is that the motivator? Right? That might be the motivator.
Contending team.
That might be that's
got to be the motivation.
That might be the motivator for you and I. But is that the motivator for a guy that's like, hey, I'll go buy a house in Calabasas or I'll go buy that Miami beachfront property. Yeah. I don't need to fucking do this shit.
If he's not motivated to go there and win, then pretty much he's done.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing.
He'll go to a spot for money.
And I don't like doing this. But the biggest difference between hockey players, NHL players, and NFL players is just that. NHL players late in their careers are dying to win a ring.
Yeah.
They will do whatever it takes. They will take less money. They'll take no money. They'll fucking uproot. They'll play hurt. They'll uproot their whole family for one chance to win a ring. That's just not the culture in the NFL. And maybe it's because the Super Bowl is not, winning a Super Bowl is great, but it's not the end all be all.
It is for some. I mean, look at Brady.
It is for him.
Brady took less money because he wanted more rings.
But that's the thing. It's like you got to win a chunk of them.
Yeah.
For it to matter, right? Nobody remembers a one-time Super Bowl winner. Everybody wants you to be a 3-time, 2-time, 4-time, 5-time, 6-time kind of thing. So that's the thing with the Super Bowl is like, it's not really like you won one. That's great. Yeah. Fantastic. And I think that a lot of that has.
Well, if you win one and you're a free agent, you get paid.
But I think that's
So
look at Kenneth Walker.
But I think
you won and now you've got your money coming in.
But I think a lot of, but it wouldn't be. Yes and no. I don't think you get paid if you're a guy at Deebo Samuel's stage of his career. Like if he were to go to KC, sign a 1-year deal, he wins. I don't think that's going to make the big jump for a team. I think they're going to look around and be like, what are the pieces that got him there?
Well, you look at, if he goes on Kansas City, I'm sorry to say, if Rashee Rice doesn't come back, they got to look at Xavier Worthy and be like, you need to be wide receiver 1, regardless of who we bring over. Because we're thinking dynasty has to continue for the future.
You know who I'm thinking
Deebo's aging out.
You know who I'm thinking of?
Who's that?
AJ Brown.
Yeah, I'd get thrown him in the mix.
I think you go and you talk to Philly and you say, what's it going to take to get AJ Brown after June 1st? Because that's another guy. He's a Super Bowl winner.
Oh, and I got to say, I don't think he's going to go to the Patriots. Because honestly, I bet you AJ Brown's agent and everyone around him, his team, they're probably telling him, look at the fucking circus that's going on with Vrabel and all this shit in the offseason with the Patriots. You don't want to go there. It's just another Philadelphia circus. Go somewhere else.
Go to KC.
Go to KC.
But he's also got a circus around him too.
I disagree.
I think the circus was in Philly. I think he left it there.
I don't think AJ Brown is as problematic as people think they are. Well, great segue. AJ Brown recently got married. Jalen Hurts was not invited to the wedding. Unclear actually if he was invited.
And they're best friends.
He's the godfather. Isn't he the god? He's the godfather of his daughter. Jalen Hurts the godfather. Listen, my thinking with the Eagles is toxic, boys.
They've been buddies since high school.
It's toxic. Philly. It's toxic. And and there's pressure in Philly. Obviously, the Sixers suck. Right? Philadelphia Flyer fans wanted to fire Rick Tocchet for the first half of the year. They don't know if Mitchkoff's coming back. They're fucking stressed. The what is it? The Phillies? Was that their baseball team? They're garbage. They're in the tank. I don't know how their MLS team is doing. I don't care.
You're just hating on all of Philadelphia. Right?
As I do.
You don't want to show any brotherly love?
No, as I do. Listen,
obviously, Cowboys fan.
Well, as I do. Listen, all jokes aside, Big Dom aside, Gabagool Hunter aside, congrats to Congrats to Big Dominic. He got paid. He got his contract extended. Congrats to him. Outside of him.
How much is he getting paid?
Yeah, let's have a look. He's getting paid, dude. Big Dom contract extension.
I thought they were just paying that guy in Gabagool.
They will not reveal.
Or Philly cheesesteaks.
They will not reveal his contract. But Eagles reportedly signed Big Dom and assistant GM to contract extensions.
Don't you just love how he is in the same article as the assistant GM?
As John Ferrari. Yeah.
Like this guy.
It's Big Dom.
They're signing those guys when all the players are leaving.
Yeah. All the players are leaving. We're going to sign Big Dom.
Okay. So.
The Vince Papale thing. They'll give him some pads. Put him on the offensive line.
Now. Okay. I just really enjoy this, to be honest. I really love when Philadelphia is in just turmoil. I really love it. Actually, it's fantastic. Just beautiful stuff. Thank you for Christian Parker, by the way. We're going to take great care of him in Texas. It's going to be a fabulous time. Is there a point in trying to fix this A.J. Brown, Jalen Hurts little relationship thing?
Hell no. It's done. Come on, it's done.
I mean, the friendship's done.
No, fuck the friend. No. I'm not talking about the friendship. I hope they're friends.
Team-wise?
No. If you're the Philly, if you're general, Howie Roseman right now. Howie Roseman just drafted Makai Lemon. Stole him from the Steelers. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man.
I'm over it.
Okay. Sorry. Fresh ones. If you're Philadelphia, Howie Roseman and company, Nick Sirianni and company, do you bother trying to repair this thing?
It's unrepairable.
And why do you think that is, KK? Give me some sauce. So we're going to start a new segment on this podcast is when one of you guys give me like an answer and I really want you to marinate the answer. I'm going to call it the cooking show. So let's add some, let's start with the olive oil.
If they were friends, he's the godfather, he got married and there's still no Jalen Hurts. Obviously there's something going on. They're not talking to each other.
Now I'm going to pause before you put the onions in the sauce. I'm going to pause. Do you think that it's Jalen Hurts' fault? Or do you think it's like...
It's both of their fault.
Is it Jalen Hurts' fault that A.J. Brown's not getting plays designed for him?
No, I don't think so because
that's the coaching staff.
This is a run-first team. Like, when they get to the goal line, it's Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley. They're not throwing it to the big red zone threat, A.J. Brown. And they just added Lemon. Devontae Smith was great.
Guys. Let you in on a little secret. Jalen Hurts cannot throw the ball down the field.
Oh, he can't.
That's why they have to be a run-first team.
Yeah.
They have to get a new quarterback in there. But yes, continue, Matthew. Please.
Yeah.
Sorry. I just wanted to add in that little disclaimer.
I mean, I
agree. Little seasoning on the onions.
I was going to add to that seasoning a little bit.
Yeah.
You're paying the crybaby $32 million a year. You don't need him. You have all these other weapons. You signed Goddard. You got Lemon. You got Smith. You got Barkley. You got a great offensive line. Just be the run game works for your team. You can just utilize that.
But why would A.J. Brown be mad at Hurts when Hurts is just following what the play is?
I don't think he's mad at Hurts at all. I think he's mad at Nick Sirianni.
But then why was Hurts not invited to the wedding?
Maybe Hurts had a part in Sirianni, and like the quarterback and the head coach always got to be talking about plays, and right, that's the first guy. Everything revolves around franchise quarterback, right? As much as I think that Saquon Barkley is the best player on the team, the head coach has got to talk to the quarterback. So at the end of the day, Jalen Hurts is probably saying, this is not the play we should be running. We shouldn't be going to A.J. Brown in this case.
This 30 for 30 is going to hit like bricks. When they uncover all the details of what actually went down, it's going to be fucking fantastic. I think there is something to do with Jalen Hurts. I think so. I think there is something to do with it where I don't think he is that personality that is his dudes die for. And I've been there. I think I've been on teams. I think we've been, well, you and I, KK, and Matt, we've probably been on hockey teams playing beer league hockey where, like, I'll tell it how it is. There's a guy, we're not big fans of him. He gets hit in the corner. Nobody goes stick up for him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You can see that with them. For a broader example for the audience, Maple Leafs.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it this year. Austin Matthews got hit. Their captain,
Yeah.
no response. I think this is a systematic issue with the Philadelphia Eagles. I think there's so much pressure to win. I think there's so much noise. And I think there is so much putting it under wraps, the Italian way of doing things, where we just don't talk about it. Just fuck it. Just no, nothing happened. Nothing happened. And I think the biggest issue is Big Dom. Because I feel like these two guys have a problem with each other. They have disagreements. You got to let them have their conversation, let them have their disagreements. You have a middleman in there telling one guy one thing, telling the other guy one thing. It's not going to help your cause. Yeah, right now, Big Dom is probably masking all their issues, and he's probably covering it up for them. And he's probably like, hey, no, man, Jalen didn't mean to call you a fucking twat in the fucking practice, or Jalen didn't mean to. And this is not something new in professional sports. Go look up English Premier League, Manchester United stories. They're very similar.
Yep.
Manchester City, very similar. Barcelona, all the big teams have this stuff. But my thing is, like, having a middle guy in there. If I were to be on this podcast and then we hired a middle guy that his job was basically to go in between all of us and tell him, oh, well, G didn't mean to say that to you. He was just upset. And then he's coming back to me and he's like, oh, well, KK didn't mean to say that to you. But, Matt's real upset that KK said that to you. So, like, you know what I mean? It builds the drama.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like even the Super Bowl year, they were building the drama.
Yeah. Yep.
And now the drama's caught up. And now you got my Kyle Lemon.
Yeah.
And times are time. It's a time to move on, but the drama's not going to stop until they got a new quarterback. They don't have their quarterback's not very good.
Yeah, he's got to connect on the deep ball. He's got to be more accurate. I mean, it's just look, the best thing also for Devontae Smith's game is maybe AJ Brown leaving. Look at when Metcalf left the Seahawks and JSN's game went crazy high caliber. That could happen again, but Jalen Hurts has got to connect on these deep balls. He got to be more accurate. Honestly, I think to add to your point with Big Dom, I think Sirianni's a problem too.
Yep.
Because I look at him and when he's, run heavy offense, it shows me that you're not really a great offensive minded coach.
There's no creativity.
And when it comes to motivating your players, I've seen you on the sidelines and you get angry real quick at your own players like you did this year. So that shows me that you're not much of a motivator.
That's why a bunch of them have left and a bunch of them are leaving.
And you know what? If you guys disagree with us, go listen.
Brown's gonna have a big smile when he gets traded.
Well, no, people have been in my comments. People have said I'm hard on the Eagles. People I've met in person have been like I'm hard on the Eagles. Listen, I'm hard on the Eagles. Go listen to Monday morning football radio stations in Philadelphia. Go listen to sports radio in Philadelphia and come back to me. Tell me if anything that we are talking about on this podcast or other people are writing about or doing blogs about is any different than how the city feels. I don't fucking love your city. I hate your city. I hope you guys are I hope you keep Jalen Hurts for the next 10 years. The guy's not the quarterback. And I have intel. I'm ready to drop the intel today. I've been speaking to sources in Philadelphia. The biggest grievance that is coming out of Philadelphia is the fact that AJ Brown is upset that Jalen Hurts will come up to the line of scrimmage and check out into a different route. It's a play designed for AJ Brown from the offensive coordinator, and Jalen Hurts gets to the line of scrimmage, does not believe that he can make the play, or does not believe that he can actually complete the throw to the intended receiver, either checks out to an inside zone or checks out to a small check down.
You know what? To AJ Brown's point, that would piss me off too.
100%.
Oh, yeah.
That would piss me off.
I'm sitting here wondering how did they win a Super Bowl?
And how do you think that makes the receiver feel where his bread and butter is determined on how many receptions he gets and what he gets?
His bonuses,
yeah. his career outlook. We talk about legacy. His legacy is judged by this shit. In 10 years, no one's going to be like, oh, well, remember when AJ Brown, like they're going to look at his stat line.
Exactly.
Right? So I don't blame him for this. I think this is your quarterback's not it, Philly. I'm sorry. Your quarterback's not it. It's not it. Speaking of it, fellas, moving on. Nashville is hosting the Super Bowl. Wow. Okay. New stadium that's going in. It's going to be at the new Nissan Stadium, $2.1 billion stadium. How do we feel, fellas?
Awesome, man. I like to be there. Music City, Tennessee.
KK is horned up right now. The love.
yeah,
Hold on. Let me play his theme track. He's horned up.
He the man. Walk in the spot, everybody got plans. Ladies wanna know if he's single, what's the play? But he just laugh it off like, girl, that's KK. Love machine.
We gotta get a country version for you. We gotta get a country version for Team KK.
That stadium looks like it's going to be incredible.
Yeah.
Dude, Nashville. It's gonna be fabulous. I think we're all consensus this is a great idea.
Oh, I think it's a
Right.
great idea.
Okay.
Yeah, show off the city, show off the stadium, country.
Now, right now, the Tennessee Volunteers play the Tennessee Vols, as they say. They play in Knoxville, Tennessee, right? How much better for business would it be to have them play in Nashville? And I
The
don't.
Tennessee Vols.
Yeah, like their college
Yeah,
football team.
Because they play at Neyland, right?
Yeah, they play
Yeah.
there. It's about a 3-hour drive, right? But how sick
Yeah.
would that be for everything involved?
Might be good, but the field crew's got to like re-up the field. Like, because Saturday, Sunday, that's a quick turnaround. So
Yeah,
if
it is.
If they can do that,
That would be something.
it would be something. But
If you could pick a city that hasn't hosted a Super Bowl, which city would you pick?
KK, what do you got?
I'm going to go with Kansas City.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I think they're well deserved. I mean, their dynasty. But although the NFL isn't going to go there until they get their new stadium, which there will be in 2031, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
2031. So the Kansas City will get a Super Bowl down the road. It's hard to meet the NFL criteria for hosting a Super
Well,
Bowl.
we went to the draft, and okay, so there's a few things. You want things to be close enough. There's a lot of things that go behind the scenes where, and when you go down to an event, it's not just obviously, the Super Bowl game. Everybody thinks it's just the game or it's just the draft, whatever. There's a lot of things. You got to have activation throughout the week. You got to have things going on. You got to have hotels, conference centers, fast food joints. We realized in Pittsburgh, food options, different things. You got to have space for it all. I think Kansas City is a good option. I mean, I would love to see one I'd love to see one in Chicago. I think Chicago could do a great job. Now, Chicago in February, maybe not the most
That's
ideal.
why the NFL doesn't choose these places, because they want to play in like a dome stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they want the best
They want
skills to come out. They don't want battling these snow,
The elements and
and
stuff like that, yeah.
rain, right? Chicago was another one I had too, wherever they end up playing.
Well, so you want to talk about it? We can talk. I was going to save this for our next episode. We can talk about it.
But yeah, well, that was the one that I had because I saw the pictures, the concepts. It looks very similar to the Raiders stadium, which would be sick. But I think just history wise too, like it's a nice city. They have a culture. It's a big city, one of the biggest cities,
Yep.
right? I think it would just be perfect. And again, indoors or retractable roof, something like that, where you're not battling the elements. As much as I like old school football, like just
You want
playing in the snow,
your Super Bowl to be.
you want the Super Bowl to be in nice weather.
Yeah.
Because you want to see the big plays.
You know what? I'm going to give it to the Yinzers. I loved it. Thank you all, Pittsburgh, for having me out there. Having us out there. The show was a fabulous time. I'm going to give it to the Yinzers, man. Let's maybe down the road, Pittsburgh gets a dome stadium.
That would be sick.
They have a dome stadium out there. They figure it out. And then you get it back to Pittsburgh and we're there. Slamming back some Primanti brothers. Sounds like a good time.
You know what I'd also love to see? And I think a lot of people like to see it too. And I see as the front runner for possibly being the halftime show at Nashville is Morgan Wallen. That'd be a game changer. Could happen.
Yes, sir.
Nashville, Tennessee. You got one of the biggest country artists there.
Buddy, I just want to go to the Morgan Wallen concert for the walkout.
Oh yeah,
I
when he walks out with like the legends.
I just
Yeah,
want to
that's sick.
experience.
That's cool.
Also, Las Vegas. How the fuck did you not have somebody walk
didn't
out
have
with
anybody.
you? Embarrassing sons of bitches. You.
Florida had Tebow.
You just Tim Tebow doing a gator chomp,
Yeah,
and
the
Morgan's
gator
like,
chomp.
"That's enough for me. That's
Yeah.
enough. That's a little too much chomping."
Yeah.
I'm a big Morgan Wallen guy. KK could give a fuck. He's just there for the vibes. But hey, Morgan Wallen, hit our line. We'd love to have you on the podcast, Morgan Wallen, big fans, Morgan, big fans. Minnesota also hosting an event, the NFL Draft, the 2028 NFL Draft will be headed to Minneapolis. I don't know. I'm sorry. Not a fan.
Come on, you gotta give him a chance.
No, I just like
Give him a chance, G.
what am I gonna do when I get down there? Fucking discover daycares?
I don't know.
I got picked up by ICE. I don't.
That organization has been eyeing the draft for a number of years with the NFL.
Well, that's what I'm telling you. This year they're gonna fucking absolutely be dog shit, and the next year they're gonna trade Justin Jefferson in the offseason and tank. They're gonna be the top pick.
It could, yeah.
That's gonna be the rebuild year for them. You wait and watch. I'm sorry, Kyler Murray. I'm sorry, Kyler Murray. I'm sorry. You're gonna have a fabulous season, brother. You're gonna have a fabulous season. But yeah, no, I mean, happy for on all jokes. Happy for the city of Pittsburgh. Not Pittsburgh. Sorry,
Minnesota.
It's still in my head. Minnesota. I'm very happy for the city of Pittsburgh. Happy for the city of Minnesota. I mean, I think that's cool. Do you guys think we'll ever go back to like the held in one place draft, like New York, or do you think it's just gonna be
'Cause
rotating?
That's such a small venue for the draft. The amount
Yeah.
of fans that are coming now are like, what, almost 80,000 this year in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
800.
800,000.
800,000 people.
Yeah. I agree with him. I think eventually it's going to go back to New York City, but not Radio City.
I
Music
like what
Hall.
the NFL is doing. Like,
I think
being on
this
the
is
road.
cool, man. I
The
think this
smaller
is
markets is
like,
good
just-
for,
yeah,
for
it's all in the
economy.
smaller
because
markets.
this is a
Yeah.
way for them to be like, all right, you're never going to get a Super Bowl for your rest of your life. But here's the draft, and you get to have a week, and you get to host, and you get to do these things, and people get to discover your city, and they get to see if they like it or not.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't have a reason to go to Pittsburgh, ever. I fell in love with the city.
Yeah.
So I would love to see them go into more cities. I'd love to see them go into cities where there's no NFL team. I think that would be cool too.
That would be sweet.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I think if you go into cities where there's not any presence of an NFL team,
Yeah.
you're able to have it as almost like one big festival.
Yeah. And if the city shows like how much they're committed to the NFL brand, maybe there's a bid for a team in the future.
And hear me out here, fellas. You guys have heard of Coachella, right? The
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
I think you can make a music festival with the NFL draft. Because
What do you mean by that?
there's tons of time
Yeah.
after the draft is done.
Oh, yeah, I see.
Right? You see
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So there's
And have people staying longer.
have people staying longer. You get like people during the draft. Then you get artists coming out. It's like a whole thing. Like if you go down to like, let's say you went down to Omaha, Nebraska, right?
Mhm.
You go down there, you have a big empty field and they've done this whole thing. They've pulled up these activations. Everything's happening. It's a great fucking time. And then the draft's done. And guess what? Morgan Wallen, your headliner.
Yeah.
Or you get Big X the Plug coming in day 2, and you get like other people, other acts and stuff like that. I think you could make this into a bigger thing. I think that's where the NFL is probably going to go. I also, for the record, shout out Dunkin' Donuts. This has been on my list of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Shout out to Morgan, business development manager at Dunkin' Donuts. I'd like to take credit for Dunkin' Donuts coming to Canada. I would just like to say,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
I met with the business
I heard about
development
this.
manager
Yeah.
in Pittsburgh at the draft, and I told him, "Hey, brother, I love what you're doing here with
I
these
do
friends."
remember this.
Yes, do you remember?
I do remember
Yeah,
when you talked to him.
yeah. And I was like, "Hey, you guys got to come to Canada. We need you out here. We need you to save the country."
There you go.
And look at that, Dunkin' Donuts coming. Hey, there's a free ad there. Shout out Dunkin' Donuts. Fellas, Madden 27. It's going to be a good time. Who gets the cover, you think? Who's your pick?
My pick will be Myles Garrett.
Oh,
Is
fuck
Rick-
Oh,
off.
boo.
Are you kidding
No,
me?
boo.
Miles Garrett, is that who you just said?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, fuck.
Get outta
Defensive
here.
Player of the Year.
Ah,
Oh, fuck off. He didn't deserve it.
11 years.
Defensive player of the year.
11 years drought for the cover of Mannion for a defensive player.
Come
That's all the
on.
Browns.
You gotta go with Miles.
The
Garrett.
Browns already tried with Peyton Hillis, and look what it did.
No.
That was their fucking Super Bowl.
I think you got who you got. Who you got? This
Miles
is
Garrett.
crazy
Come
talk.
on. Get out of here. I got JSN.
Miles Garrett ain't no Cleveland Brown getting on the cover of
Yeah,
Madden.
Come on.
Why
man.
not? What's wrong with Cleveland?
They're already cursed. They don't need the Madden curse.
Nah.
Might as well put Deshaun Watson on there. No, I'm gonna go Matthew Stafford.
I got JSN.
I'll go Stafford. Caleb could be one too.
Caleb, I heard, is up there.
Yeah, Caleb could be one. He's a 78 point.
If you're talking about curses, why would you want those guys on there then?
Well, you got to break the Madden curse. You know what I mean? Maybe Matthew Stafford gets on the cover.
some
Has to get hurt,
Yeah.
and then Ty
He
Simpson
just
season.
got paid.
Okay,
Big money,
Three
so-
players have broken the curses: Eddie George,
Can't do
Larry
that.
Fitzgerald, and Patrick Mahomes. Twice.
Larry Fitzgerald's a special player, though. I don't think guys like right now understand how crazy Larry Fitzgerald was. He was just an absolute monster. Wasted his whole career in Arizona, but he was an absolute monster. Matthew Stafford did get paid, sir. $55 million.
Yeah.
He's in Dak Prescott payment category.
Is he
Well
what? Is he
deserved.
2 now? Prescott was at 60, 65.
Prescott's, I think, 60. Well, I don't know. Prescott's contract is like weird because it's like been restructured so many times, or it's probably like so many different numbers. But I think he's number 2.
Yeah,
Yeah. So you know what? Well deserved.
definitely.
Pay my guy, man. Pay my guy. I think Matthew Stafford, well deserved. His wife cheated on him when he was in college. That was really fucked up. I think he's.
And then she messaged Ty Simpson and welcome to LA.
Oh God, Matthew, release yourself from the shackles. Not Matthew. Not you, Matthew.
Yeah, I know.
Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford, release yourself from the shackles, brother. Please, please. A single Matthew Stafford in LA would do numbers.
You got to go Dak with the cracking PBRs at the PBR with the ex's friend.
Okay,
come on.
Come on. Now.
Let's do it. Let's
Fuck
do
it,
it.
let's
All
fucking
right.
go. MVP. MVP. I'm going to buy another Dak jersey this year solely because Dak Prescott has made me so happy. He has made me so.
You gotta
My
be
boy.
rocking the Mississippi State Bulldog.
I
Dak.
might just fucking. I might just fucking do it. Don't fucking tempt me. I might just get a high
'Cause
school Dak Prescott jersey.
You know he's gonna go back to them college days now. He's a free man.
Man's gonna be
He's gonna
slinging
run
dick.
around.
He's gonna be slinging dick. He's gonna be fabulous. And then he's gonna go into practice. Gonna get a nice sweet tea from the cafeteria. Sweet tea.
His mind isn't going to be on football after that.
Oh no. KK, the mind will be dialed in. Have you
I
ever?
think he's focused.
Have you? It's
He's
called
pretty focused.
KK. It's PNC. My boy will be in PNC consistently throughout the year. Are you familiar with PNC?
No.
Oh,
What is it?
you're familiar with PNC?
No.
Post nut clarity. He's just gonna be clear. The vision. Every time Dak Prescott is going to.
You're hoping for that.
Every time Dak Prescott is going to hook up with a girl. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me, Cowboys fans.
Well,
Yeah.
you were trying to preach this when Tony Romo played too, right?
Address to the nation. Well, Tony Romo was also slinging dick. Yes. Okay, preach to the nation, Cowboys fans. This is why we're going to the Super Bowl. Let me tell you right now, Dak Prescott is going to be slinging dick this year. And after he slings it, he's going to get PNZ, post nut clarity. And when he gets it, when he gets the clarity, you know what he's going to see? He's not going to see much, but he's going to hear the woman he's with be like, babe, wouldn't it be so great if we could just hang out all the time, like on Valentine's Day? And Dak's going to go, no, I have plans. And she's going to be, what? You already have plans for Valentine's Day?
Who is she?
Who is she? The Super Bowl. My plan is LA Super Bowl 2027. I'm going to be there. So I can't hang out with you on Valentine's Day. And he's going to leave that woman there. And it's going to be the perfect out for Dak because he can just leave her there at that point. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. He's a gentleman. He left her there. He told her his plans for Valentine's Day. And then he's going to go on. He's going to go sling the ball on Sunday. It's going to be beautiful, KK. It's going to be livid. George Pickens is going to get touchdowns. CeeDee Lamb's going to get touchdowns. Ryan Flournoy is going to get touchdowns. Javonte Williams. The fucking Brian Schottenheimer might as well hop on the field and get a touchdown. It's going to be crazy. And then in February, Dak Prescott, slinging dick and all. There he is. Super Bowl champion.
This one of your dreams or something?
Super Bowl champion. Super Bowl champion. And you know what? After that, after he wins the Super Bowl, from the curtains appears Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian says, "That's enough, young man. That's enough fun you've had. It's time to be reeled in." And Dak Prescott will go on Keeping Up with the Kardashians. We'll lose Dak Prescott forever, but I don't care.
And then
But
he'll never end up
You'll get
in
the one
Dallas,
ring.
So
I don't-
he'll be living in Hollywood.
I don't care. At that point, we have the ring. That is
Yeah.
enough. Dak Prescott did his job. I'm happy. But that's what's going to happen, KK. I just did a little epiphany there for you. I hope you guys enjoyed that segment. I hope you enjoyed the Dallas Cowboys fan.
Get ready, Kim K.
Kim K. Kim, should I say Kim KKP?
Don't say it
KKP.
now, because now she's gonna like
KKP.
go after Dak during the season.
No,
and
I
sure
like
it out.
I like how you think she listens to what I'm saying.
She probably is.
You know, hey, Kim.
It's a new show, Keeping Up with the Prescotts.
Keeping Up with the Prescotts.
There you go.
KKP.
KKP.
Touchdown in the end zone.
Little PNC, and then you got KKP.
Oh, that our new merch line just going to be a little PNC equals KKP.
There you go.
Cam, if you are listening, big fan. You are a big part of
Wait
my.
till February the 15th.
No,
to talk to
no,
Dak
don't
Prescott.
listen to the.
I'm helping you out here.
Don't listen to him.
I'm helping you out here.
You're trying to set it up, right?
Yeah, you can't approach him now.
He's the love machine for a reason. You know, somebody actually came in with a comment. They're like, they thought it was the sex machine. Like they were listening to it. They're like, "What's that guy's name again?" I'm like, "Who?" She's like, "The sex machine." What's that? I'm like, "The sex machine." And then I looked back. I'm like, "Do you mean the love machine?" And she's like, "Yes, the love machine." Big fans of KK all around. KK, the love machine, not the sex machine. Although he can be. This is going to be a new segment. We have been very off the kilter so far. I love this episode. It's been fabulous. Fellas, we're gonna do a little debate. So we're gonna pick a topic. Obviously, two people are gonna be debating, and then the third person will just pick their give in with their stance and as they see fit. Now, first debate: are QBs today actually playing better, or is it just an easier era? I'll start with Matt.
I think QBs are playing better now than back then, because really the game has moved on from run first to pass. Back then, the playbooks were just tailored to run game, unless you talk about the Philadelphia Eagles. Then it's a little bit different. But you want to game big plays, right? With less, like back then, they were worried about losing possession. That's why they didn't throw the ball a lot. They just ran it. But now, playbooks focus around the QB rather than the running back. Majority of plays are pass plays. QBs coming up now, when they play youth football, they're practicing their throws, man. They want to make sure they're accurate because they know when they go to the next level, when they go to college, when they go to NFL, they need to be prepared because the majority of those plays are going to be tailored to them, whether it's running outside of the pocket, throwing on the run, being in the pocket. They got to be athletic. They got to have a good, reliable arm. I think they're a lot better now. They're grooming quarterbacks a different way now than they were back then.
Oh, KK.
I left him speechless.
I'm
I've left him speechless.
Or better today.
Huh?
Might
They're playing in an easier era.
Oh yeah, I mean rule change. Passes are heavily protected by the penalties now, like roughing the passer.
That's true.
Defensive receiver, easier. More video, more technology, play calls from the sideline. Everything is more like computerized.
Yeah. I even think like back then, running backs, they just hand the ball off. But you look at them now, like the McCaffrey's coming up, they're used in the passing game. And in the future, you're going to see it too. Gibbs, Bijan Robinson, they're passing them the ball more, man. That just shows the game.
Structured by video and film and the play calls now. Whereas back in the day, they didn't have all that. They didn't have film. They didn't have video.
I also
compared to now, but it was more like quarterback had to make the quick decisions.
There's more resources now for quarterbacks, but it's also harder to be a professional athlete now. With social media, like before you were able to just fucking snort look at Michael Irvin, man was snoring fucking coke off hookers' titties, left, right, and center. He was able to do that. You wouldn't be able to do that in today's NFL. You would be Rashee Ricing yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
But my thing is just like, that is a good point. Like, I think you both made valuable points in terms of like where you guys stand. I think with technology and like there being ease to like look at things, you're also scrutinized much more. Yeah. Like I think before a paper would write about you. Like if you played on Kansas City, like you're the quarterback, the Kansas City paper would write about you. People in Kansas City who got access to that paper would read about it. Now, if I watch your game and I really hate it, I can go and put up a tweet and send it out and people all over the world can read it. And your criticisms now are much more at a global scale than they were before. I don't know if I'm helping your guys' arguments or not. I think that's just what I thought when I read the question.
Well, that kind of makes it a lot easier now because, like, if, say, Caleb Williams does something fantastic out there, other teams have already caught on for next week. Like, this is what he did. I saw it on social media.
It's faster.
Back in the day, nobody kind of really knew what a quarterback did. It wasn't really out there on, like, ESPN, Sports Center.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, right? Like now it's like you're able to study quarterbacks or study every position basically much more faster with a fine comb, which makes it so that I think QBs are playing better today.
Yeah.
I think I'll go with that one as the neutral party here, that I think with all of the things that are available, and obviously there is rule changes that make it easier to be a quarterback. You're not getting killed left, right, and center. But I think there's tons of things against them. Like I think now it's easier to scout a quarterback. It's easier to go figure out what he's doing, what his regimen is, what his tendencies are. Does he roll out left? Does he roll out right? What does he like to do? What cadences is he using? There's more film there.
I also think back in the day, quarterbacks really had to make their own decisions at times on what to do.
Yep.
Whereas now it's more like what's going on in Philly with Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown. Like he's more of, I got to call this play.
He's calling an audible.
I can't call that play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Calling an audible.
Yep.
The coach wants me to do this. I got to do that.
Yep. 100%. Now on to debate 2. Would you rather have a generational quarterback or a generational defense? Matt, I'll take you on this one.
Go first.
I'm going to go generational defense, man. I'm just going to talk to like literally, if you look at it, it happened almost, it's wild, 3 months ago. Seattle Seahawks quarterback, Sam Darnold. Like relentless defense that resulted into winning that. So I'm going to go with even recent results prove that it's going to be generational defense. I think that's for me.
I would go generational quarterback. The reason I say that is because we look at guys like, we can talk about how great Josh Allen and Joe Burrow is, but at the end of the day, we talk about like the Brady and Mahomes, and these guys are just built different. And when it comes to winning the big games, like Josh Allen and Joe Burrow, as great as they are, they just don't seem to do it. But when you get Mahomes in the situation in a point in a game where you need the QB to make the big play, to get him over the hump, to win him the game, that's what matters most. Offense wins the points, defense stops it, but you need the offense. You need the QB to facilitate the play and get it going. He touches the ball the most out of anybody on the field. So I think that is more valuable to me, is a generational quarterback.
Yeah, and I agree. There's nobody that loves the greats like I do. I love generational QBs. I love them. But I'll go with another one, Peyton Manning. Generational QB, arguably some would say the greatest QB of all time.
Yeah.
He threw 141 yards in Super Bowl 50. No touchdowns, threw an interception, fumbled. What happened? Denver's defense, man. Denver's offense didn't offered the lowest output of any Super Bowl winner, gaining fewer yards than Baltimore's 244. But the defense was amazing. Von Miller sacked Cam Newton 7 times. The Broncos forced the Panthers, who led the league with 39 takeaways that year and were plus 20 in turnovers, to cough it up on the biggest stage. I mean, in a situation where the GOAT QB played like a game manager, his defense didn't care. They won anyways. So that's what I'm saying. Like I love I love big time players. I love
long term. I'd go with QB
yeah.
because that contract can last you say 10 years.
Yep.
Where if you're a defense, that's short term, 1 or 2 years. That defense is breaking apart.
Well, that's the thing,
You can't
right?
afford to keep that defense together.
I do have that on my notes here where it's like you talk about the Legion of Boom. You talk about defenses. But my thing is that like we never speak to outside in recent memory, outside of Brady's comeback against the Falcons. We never really speak about generational QBs that way. We never we unless we're obviously prompted to in this case where we have to go back and look at it.
Yeah.
In normal bar conversations, we never really say, wow, man, Patrick Mahomes is great. He's won. Fantastic. We're never like, yo, Patrick Mahomes did that. Like a bar conversation. Like he made this play or he made that play or he did this. But I think defenses that are like, and not every defense, but defenses that are revered, Legion of Boom, that Broncos defense that we had, some would argue the Seahawks defense this past year, they're revered. Like people fall in love with that because it's so much harder to get a positive play on defense.
I think up to now it's probably been a generational QB.
Yeah.
But I think the way Seattle just won this previous year,
Well, you look at Houston, man.
it's changing to where the defense right now is taking control of the game.
You look
Right,
at
but-
Houston. You
but
look at
Darnold-
Dak. Like you look at Dallas last year. Dallas had one of the best offenses of all time. Their defense couldn't stop a single thing. And what happened? They ended up not being great. They missed the playoffs. Heads were rolling.
But again, you could say with Seattle, like, yes, their defense was great. And maybe Darnold is not considered a generational quarterback, but in the playoffs, he played like a generational quarterback. When it mattered most, he made those big plays. He completion percentage wise, he was outstanding. He didn't miss really much of his throws, and he got him into the end zone when it mattered. So, I mean, that's what I look at when the big games are there. These guys step up.
I think so.
Yeah, I gotta go general.
I mean, you really. I mean, I do agree. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
The
but
defenses
I
are
agree
coming,
with
but
what
you
you're
still
saying.
need that QB to get you over the hump and win that.
The thing
Yeah.
is my favorite thing in football, and I love it because I think if I had played, like, if I could play any position and had the athletic ability to be in the NFL, I would be quarterback. And I would love to be quarterback. 1 minute, 41 seconds, no timeouts left. You get the ball in your own 20. 2-minute drill, baby. Let's fucking go. And I think that's like when you look at guys like Josh Allen. I'm not the biggest Josh Allen guy, but he gets it done. Like he gets it done in that 2-minute drill. Mahomes gets it done. Dak gets it done. And like the thing about it's tough because great defense can get you horny.
Okay.
Great defense can get you horny.
Yeah.
But when you need to come, it's the 2-minute, it's the quarterback. I think that's how I'll say. Like great defense.
I'll give you an example. I'll
Yeah.
give you an example right here. Like, look at the Pittsburgh Steelers in the past couple of years. My team.
Yep.
We've had
They get you
amazing
horny
defenses.
and they leave you with blue balls.
We've had amazing defenses that have just been incredible. They've pulled out great plays, turned over the ball, stopped offenses. What's happened in the last couple of years that we haven't had? And that's a generational quarterback. What happened when we made our Super Bowl runs in 2009 and 2005 is because, and again, when Pittsburgh played Arizona, like you said, give me the ball on the 10, 20-yard line, 2-minute drill. Ben Roethlisberger was there. He was our generational quarterback that got it done. That defense was great, but Ben got him in the end zone to win the Super Bowl. And in the next couple years, without Ben, that defense has been great, but no quarterback, and we haven't gotten anywhere.
Yeah. No, I know. I agree with you. Now, fellas, last one for the day. Give me your most overrated pick of all time. What's the most overrated draft pick? KK, cook a little here first,
I
brother.
gotta go with Jamarcus Russell.
I knew he was going there.
I knew he was going into Jamarcus Russell.
Shout out to hey, we'd love to have you on the podcast,
all
Jamarcus.
the hype that he came out of, generational physical specimen.
From
Head
where?
of an arm.
From where?
LSU.
There you go.
He was having that good. He was having that good.
31 games. He had 18 TDs, 23 picks. He got fat, no work ethic, no film study. couldn't do the work.
Okay.
He was out 3 seasons.
Okay. I could probably get him on.
After saying all this.
Maybe
What went wrong?
if he comes on.
He was a disappointment for all of Raider Nation.
Oh dear, he might not come on now. But if I got him on,
LSU.
outside of what went wrong, what question would you ask him? What would be your big question to him?
You'd be like, what the fuck, man? You were in Vegas. You were in Oakland. What the fuck went wrong?
Well, the problem was he saw the baddies in LSU and then he ended up in Oakland. It was the baddies did not come with.
I know.
I think it was a harsh transition from.
I mean, that DVD joke that's still out there is.
Tell the joke.
funny.
Tell the joke.
Was it one of the coaches gave him a DVD to study film?
Yeah.
And he, oh, what did you watch? How was film study?
Yeah.
He gave an answer, and then the coach was kind of like, it was a blank DVD that was sent to him.
Oh, dear, Jamarcus. Come on. I don't want you on the fucking podcast, Jamarcus. Fuck you. I'm not keeping it on the... Give me yours, Matthew. Fucking Jamarcus. Hey, you thought you were coming on the Red Zone Blitz. You freaking stupid idiot. You're not coming on the Red Zone Blitz.
Well, as an LSU Tigers fan, I got to shit on him. I'm going to go with Trent Richardson, running back, Alabama. 3rd overall in 2012. 2-time national championship. Doak Walker winner. Considered top running back prospect since Adrian Peterson.
Yes.
And
From Pensacola, Florida, baby.
That's right. And he never had a 1,000-yard season. Dealt with a knee injury in his career. Lost his starting position in Indianapolis. For fuck's sakes. It's the Colts, man. How do you not become a starter there and keep it? Played behind Mark Ingram. He only played 3 seasons in the NFL. Just over 2,000 yards total in his career. 17 touchdowns. And what's so sad is his longest rush was 32 yards.
Yikes. Not good. Not good at all. Mine is going to be, I got to give it to the MILF Hunter himself. Zachary Capono Wilson. Just absolutely disappointing. Just horrible. He never amounted to anything. He never had the makings to be a varsity athlete, as Tony Soprano's uncle would say. He was drafted number 2 overall in the 2021 NFL draft. You guys want to know players that went after him? You guys interested?
Yeah.
Kyle Pitts, woo, Jamar Chase, Penny Sewell, J.C. Horn, Patrick Surtain, Micah Parsons, Rashawn Slater, Najee Harris, Landon Dickerson. I mean, Creed Humphreys went out, Nico Collins, Nashawn Wright, Quinn Manor. You get the Amon-Ra St. Brown. You get the picture here. Listen, just absolute all the potential in the world. Went to a situation where they needed a quarterback really badly, and he still did not perform. Maybe because he was too busy hunting down the MILFs. Zach, MILF Slayer.
What team drafted him? The Jets?
The Jets.
Well, because his ratings were high.
Yes, because he was fucking the MILFs. Woody Johnson's son was like, hey, get him in here. Yeah, that's what I would go with. I mean, personally, though, from a Cowboys perspective, Taco Charlton.
I knew you were going to say that.
I fucking hate you.
I knew every Cowboys fan hates Taco.
I could have had TJ Watt.
Yeah, you could have. You didn't, though. I called that pick, too. I remember watching the draft on my couch, and I was like, TJ Watt, that's our guy. That's our pick.
You've called a lot of things, sir.
Man.
You called Mike McCarthy, and then you called Coach O.
I called Coach O, man.
Coach O
Go
going
Tigers.
back to LSU, man.
I fucking called it, man.
Hey, we're gonna have a new episode. We're gonna have one. We're gonna go through.
And I called Mendoza being the Heisman winner.
Yep.
Man.
Yeah, you're. Hey, we're getting a new betting partner in here. It's gonna be fucking fabulous. The boys are buzzing. The boys are ready to fucking go. They're in deep. Liquid Death, let us know if you want to sponsor us. We got that peach iced tea running with KK's veins. KK, how do you feel about that peach iced tea?
That peach iced tea is the best on the market.
Oh, he loves that peach iced tea. KK loves that peach iced tea. Now, what I will say is, if you haven't followed us by now, you know where to find us. Red Zone Blitz Pod on X, Instagram, TikTok. Come on, guys. What are you doing? Go and follow us. YouTube, Red Zone Blitz. I got an exciting announcement. It's going to be, it's Matt's year. ladies and gentlemen. It's Matt's here. All the sorority girls, once you're done with Coach O and Lane Kiffin and Lane Kiffin, once y'all ladies are done, y'all had your thing. The boy from Canada, the black and gold the black and gold bachelor. Almost lost myself there. We got to get one. We got to make an LSU version of that with some jazz music in the background, some trumpets going in the background. Listen, Red Zone Blitz. We're hitting the road. KK, when are we going? Let the people know.
When are we going or where are we going?
Where are we going?
We're going to LSU.
Oh, baby. Oh, baby. We are, from the man, the love machine himself. We'll be spreading all the love in the state of Louisiana. We are going to be at LSU versus Texas A&M September 26th, I believe. That's the day. I could be wrong. September 26th, whenever they're playing Texas A&M. We're going to be there. We're going to be at the Saints game against the Raiders. We're going to see Fernando Mendoza, hopefully. Maybe not Kirk Cousins. We're going to see Brock Bowers, Ashton Genty, all live in the flesh. We are excited to see Lane Kiffin coach up a storm. Coach O coach up a storm. It's going to be a fantastic time. If you want us to promote something, you got something going on, hey, shout out to the folks, Baton Rouge Blitz. I'm going to have more details. I'm going to have maybe them come on to the podcast, share more information about what they got going on. If you want to share something about what you have going on in the state of Louisiana, in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in the game, if you guys have a tailgate, if you guys have anything else that you want to share, spread the word about, hit our line, Red Zone Blitz podcast at gmail.com. I would be more than happy to spread the word. We are excited. How are we feeling about going down to New Orleans, fellas?
Can't wait.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. Until next time, if you don't follow us on the socials, remember to follow us. Remember to follow us on the YouTube. We're going to be back with some more exciting content. Fellas, did we cover everything? Did we cover everything for now?
I think so.
All right. Well, until next time, fellas. Same podcast. Same great time. Appreciate all of you guys listening. Make sure you guys write to us, redzoneblitzpodcast at gmail.com. We'll be back with another episode very, very soon. Go subscribe to us on YouTube, Red Zone Blitz Podcast, Red Zone Blitz Pod, X, Instagram, TikTok. And for the podcast, this is G.
I'm KK.
And I'm Matt.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are out.